Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Alan here, the owner of the Contractor License School, and I'm with my general manager,
John.
Johnny boy. Johnny, be good. So this is how to get a landscape C-27 license in 2025. And so, there's some basic requirements there. And you want to just run by the requirements?
Yeah. Super simple stuff, okay? It is really simple. You have to have 4 years of experience in C-27 work landscaping to get your landscaping license. Okay. And you can't be 12, okay? You can't be 13. You can't be 14 working for your dad, okay? Yeah. You have to be at least 18. And yes, we've actually helped C-27 landscapers
what if I started
at 18.
Working when I was 53?
Okay, well, you can get your license at 57,
Sweet.
Right? 4 years of experience. Okay. You got to be over 18 and a valid social security or ITIN number. Okay, again.
I can't use his. Can I use yours?
No, you can't use my social number. Okay, you either have to get your own or steal someone else's. No,
Mi nombre es Alfonso Antonio Díaz de la Vega Perez Marungo. No, really, my name is Alan Diaz, but that is part of my name.
Yeah. So you have to have those 3 requirements, and then most importantly, you got to get signed up with the school, which is what we are.
Yeah, I love our school because I started it 15 plus years ago, and I did that because I had been doing major projects, hotels, federal, state, Indian res, all that kind of stuff, even some foreign countries, building stuff in Mexico, Latin America, all over. But what I wanted to do was be in contractors' lives. It's been my life, pretty much most of my life, and I wanted to help them thrive and grow. And so I built these schools because I saw the other curriculums after I had gotten my license, and I realized, man, those other curriculums aren't that great. I literally took my test and went, one of these days, I didn't think I would. If I ever start a school, I'm going to rewrite the curriculum.
Right.
And so because I ended up with an education degree, I ended up going to Mexico, was an elementary school principal for 5 years, came back to the States, was an educator here, and then ran a 2-year school ministry program, which was pretty cool. But from that, after all those years, I realized that contractors are interesting. Most contractors learn by seeing. So they're like, hey, don't tell me how to do it. Show me. Yes. So we've developed a curriculum in our school that is by far, I think, honestly, I mean, you've looked at it. You've seen my heart and what I've been doing with the curriculum. And just what do you think about it?
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. And if you want to show the law material, there is some really cool stuff here. So this is absolute beautiful law material created and designed by Alan Diaz, your very own.
Beautiful law material.
I just want to go over the state material, what you'd see with the state material. So the actual material that the state of California gives you to pass your test in 2023, 2024 was 1,300 pages. Yeah. This year it's a little bit less.
And it's just law after law after law.
That's all it is.
As heck. It's like reading a law book.
That's literally all it is, because it's a law book, right?
Actually,
it's a law book, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a fat book like that big, just going through the laws.
Check this bad boy out.
90 to 100 pages. Oh. Alan and myself go through it every year. No, I'm just kidding. It's just Alan, okay? I'll give him the credit. Yep. And condense it into about 90 pages. It's only what you need to know.
Think about this. Why do you need to read all that stuff just to go pass your state exam so you can get out there working right now?
You don't.
All you need is what is on the exam. So I spoon feed you in this little book what you need to know. And here's the crazy thing. Check this out. When you come and you're a part of our program, people are sometimes like, well, what do I do next? Well, on the very first page is a table of contents. Literally walks you through day by day what you do, and you can get this done in a month.
Yep.
The tests you should take, the questions you need to do. That's exactly the same thing, Alan. Oh, really? And the book reading you should do, the videos you should watch. And I love the videos because you're going to see me a lot.
Exactly.
I teach all the trades and the law.
Exactly. And then that brings us into the trade material. Okay, really, really cool stuff. So first and foremost, the table of contents. So we are literally, and I'm not over-exaggerating, we're literally the only school in California that does this.
Double check it. You'll see.
Yeah. So as you can see right here, so if you look up the state guide for the C-27 test.
It's 2 pages long.
It's 2 pages long, and it gives you an exact layout. It says
in its exact order.
Exactly, and right here we have it.
And there it is.
It'll
we just copy pasted it and then rearranged and rewrote all of our books to go exactly. That's right. The only school that goes exactly with what the state is asking for.
Exactly.
In its exact order.
Yep.
Hey, I like
exactly.
That word, exactly. What was that? Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
And then the cool thing as well, too, that we started implementing, which I actually think is really cool, and it's a great learning method, is we added little activities. Like, for example, right here, we have a word search. It helps you memorize these words.
All the vocab words.
The next page, a match, word match.
This is good. You can match the word with the vocab, which helps train you, equip you, get your mind prepped, pass the test.
Really, really cool stuff. So,
but the crazy thing is how hard How hard is it? He doesn't even know who the Three Stooges are, too.
Yes, I do.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's you and your two buddies. So what is the test like?
Yeah, so you're looking at two different tests. So obviously your C-27 in law, which is what we just went over with you.
Okay.
They're going to be around 125. Sometimes the trade material can be 115, and you only have to get a 67 to a 69. So a D
just
minus.
like you in high school.
He beat me to it again. Yeah, he's always beating me to it. Okay, a D minus. In some cases, we had some guy. He literally just texted me this morning. He only had to get a 65 to pass. Okay, so the bar is pretty low, and we require three things that guarantee you'll pass. Homework, you got to show up, pass, in our practice exams we give you.
Now, we set our test at about an 85%. So you're passing ours. Hey, the state one should be pretty simple,
exactly.
Right?
So that's going to, be how the tests are laid out. But how do you actually take the test? I mean, yeah, we understand how the tests work, but how do you go about taking the test?
You log into the computer and you put your username and password and you take it.
Exactly.
Well, to be able to take the state exam, you have to fill out the application. So the application is pretty good. He deals predominantly with a lot of applications, so touch on that. What is in? Yeah, I got you. Put that up there again, we'll do that again.
So you're looking at 6 main sections.
Yes.
Okay, you have 6 sections, and then following that is a certification of work experience. Now, we will literally guide you through the entire thing, okay? Even the paragraph that you have to write out will guide you through it, walk you through it, right? Yeah. The only thing you have to do is get the signature. Now, a lot of people think when they hear the signature, it's some big daunting thing like, I have to get my boss. He's not going to sign for me. He'll fire me, right?
A lot of times, it's the thing that carries the most fear.
What'd you just do?
I used my Jedi powers and waved away the fear.
Oh my gosh! Wow, look at that. So with that being said, and the reason why I said that is because it's really easy. The big thing that blows my mind that a lot of contractors don't know is you can literally get a fellow employee to sign for you. So if him and I are working together for the big man, and I don't want to ask the big man to get my signature, I can literally ask you to sign for me.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't have to be above me in the company. He doesn't have to be licensed. He can just be a fellow employee, okay? You can also get a foreman, business associate, architect. There's a lot of pathways to go through, okay?
There's 8 of them.
Exactly. And so once you go ahead and get that sent out to the state, you'll register to take the test. And then once you do.
We said 8 of them. But do you know why 6 hates 7?
Because 7, 8, 9. Gotcha. Always one step ahead.
Bam.
So sweet. What happens after you pass a test?
So after you pass your test, you get your pass test packet, and you're going to basically bring that back. We make it simple and seamless. In fact, this whole process, we walk you through it. We could do this with our eyes closed. Watch. Yeah, see?
2 words.
Yeah,
simple and seamless.
Seamless. I like that. But you're basically going to just sign the workers' comp waiver form. You're going to sign the waiver form for the general insurance, general liability insurance if you don't have it. You do need to get a bond. We're going to walk you through that. And if you do want to get insurance, we have the guy for you. All that kind of stuff. And then once you get that done, you're going to send it off. You're going to get your license in about 2 or 3 weeks. And then boom, you're ready to fly. You're setting your own schedule. You're walking in freedom. You don't have to work for the man. You got it going on, right? So just to wrap up, you jump into school, you pass your test, or you fill out your application, pass your test, then you're back into, bring the packet back to us, and then you're in our ecosystem. When you need bookkeeping, taxes, bam, branding, advertising, marketing, all that stuff,
we're here for you.
Back. Hey, don't forget, Contractor USA is our podcast where we go through all kinds of stuff. And one last thing, a guy graduated our school. He was 28 years old. He's now in San Bernardino. He called me up. He said, Alan, I want to be on the podcast. I said, let's do it. I'm going through the questions, and I asked him a question. I didn't even know the answer. And I said, hey, bro, so you've got 16 employees. You only been out of the program for a year. You're killing it, doing multi-millions in construction projects. How did you do that? And he said this, totally blew my mind. I just did exactly what you told me.
Wow.
So come on into our schools. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hang with you, and let's get learning.
God bless you guys.